Do you guys have a go-to thing that you can draw? Like, I can't draw anything really, but
No.
if you had to draw something, do you like draw a house or anything simple?
No.
I can draw a face that's looking up and smiling really well.
You can draw a.
Yeah. Not like a realistic face, like a cartoon face. There is a guy.
Could you do one now?
No, I don't have paper. I don't have a pencil. I
You
couldn't.
got.
Well, I don't. You know what? How would that work? I'd have to.
I don't know.
You know, like when you're learning to drive a car and how like parallel parking is more like mechanic. Like you measure up using like mirrors and stuff. Like it's not you're going by eye. Like it's a system you use. That's why I can draw that. There's an art teacher that came in grade 4 and taught the whole class how to do that. So I know how to like make the lines. That's the only thing I can draw though, because I have no natural drawing ability.
I just really want to see it.
I'll figure that out.
I can't even imagine what that looks like. A face looking up. Like,
Well, okay.
I'm trying to imagine what angle that's from.
Can you please tweet us, draw this and tweet it to us?
You know what? Actually, I don't think the angle even really makes sense because, like, you see the face.
Why don't you just can you scroll it on like a note? Do you have a phone that you just like do a little doodle?
I literally have nothing I can write with right now. I don't have a thing. Didn't do the puzzle thing, but instead I made a elaborate riddle.
You made a pointless ARG. You made an AR no G.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't like it was all online, obviously, but yeah, it got ridiculously elaborate. I used a Kangaroo Jack trailer. I made another Gmail account to leave comments on YouTube videos for them to find. It was ridiculous. They had no idea what was going on. It started as a joke. It's not like they were upset by it. I think it was more of they were so invested in this thing, and it was so funny for them to hear like how much of it was just me making stuff up as I went.
So what happened to the Discord server? Did you keep it up, or is it gone?
It's up right now, but I'm gonna delete it, I think, at the end of the week.
What a not face. That turned out to be a really cool thing.
I feel like you went through all that effort just so you wouldn't have to draw the picture of the guy looking up.
That is, somebody sent me a message of what I was talking about, so someone out there knows.
Oh, so someone's done the work for you? Well, I want to see it.
Can we just see their work? You can pretend you did it?
It wasn't quite right. That's why I didn't copy it. It was a little different.
Could you just do it then? Can you just do it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
I've been waiting, I feel like 2 months to see what you're talking about.
It's going to be our logo. Like, by the time it comes out, we're just going to make it the face logo. That'll be our logo, and it's going to be on everything.
I'll next time. I promise. Next time I will do it. Listen, Twitter jail was tough. Okay, I didn't have time to make drawings.
So with the other part of it, the 800 people you've talked to, you've just essentially strengthened your relationship with 800 new people.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
That sounds great until they all need help moving on the same weekend.
Honestly.
Do you think, Andrew, that this podcast has been better or worse for the quality of your life overall?
Oh, way better.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
You got 800 new friends, dude.
Yeah, I just talked to 800 people and had some really interesting conversations. It's exhausting. It's definitely more exhausting, but...
What was the weirdest conversation? What was the creepiest one that you wanted nothing to do with?
Ooh, the creepiest one. That's tough to answer.
Because 800 is a good pool.
It is.
If you had conversations with 800 people, chances are you talked to at least 3 serial killers, probably.
I'm trying to think, what is the weirdest,
That not to be weird bad, could be weird good.
there's none that stick out for, like, weird, funny. Getting the nose was pretty good, although it wasn't quite right, but at least somebody gets what I was saying.
The nose?
Well, the face that you're talking about.
Oh, it's more of a nose?
Yeah, the nose is a little big for what mine is. Theirs actually made more sense.
In my head, it's some weird Picasso drawing of... I don't know what I'm expecting.
I'm more confused than ever.
You're going to be so disappointed. It's going to be great.
What we should do, here's what we should do. We should all draw it. Jeff and I will draw it based on what we think it will look like, based on Andrew's description, and then Andrew has to show us the real one.
That's a great idea. I will provide any additional info.
I think that's a great idea. Now, Gavin, should we have Andrew give us instructions as if he were the teacher, but we're just going by sound, like we're doing it over audio. We're not like on a Zoom call or anything, so we're just drawing what we're hearing.
Yeah, I would say you can give us like 3 to 5 important points that would help us draw it.
Nose where the hair should be. Mouth in the middle.
Are these all different points? You're giving us nothing.
No, these are points. What do you mean?
Well, we're not ready to draw yet. I don't even have a pencil.
Well, okay, yeah, just list them out then. List them out. List out all your instructions.
Okay. Nose where the hair should be. Okay. Mouth in the middle. Standard ears. I think that's pretty good. I think you got all you need. I think you're going to nail it.
Does it have eyeballs?
No. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't need eyeballs. That wouldn't make sense with the perspective.
Okay, so now I'm imagining Okay, I guess I was imagining looking up at us before, but now I'm imagining it's just a man standing and we're like square on with them, but he's just looking straight up and we're looking at his like chin and shit.
Well, I don't know if he's vertical or not, but yeah, it's the nose is where the hair should be and mouth in the middle.
But the ears are the same.
Yeah.
I think I can draw this perfectly.
Yeah.
Jeff, what do you think?
I'm sending it to you guys right now. I've already drawn it.
You've already drawn it? Oh shit, I don't.
Yeah.
All right, I have to whip out Microsoft Paint here. Hold on.
God
How-
damn it. I just drew it on a piece of paper.
You have pens?
Yeah, I found a pen.
I need a pen.
I'm gonna get. Hold on.
Where am I looking for this? Is this going to be a text or in the chat?
I texted it to you.
Oh, I got it. Let's see.
All right, wait until I got to text mine as well. Hold on.
Jeff isn't even close.
I drew what you said, dude.
Not even slightly close.
I'm gonna draw mine. Hold on.
Okay.
You gotta have to vamp because obviously I'm putting a lot of effort into this. Here we go.
So should I have drawn a whole head and everything?
Yeah, absolutely you should have. It's a person. They have heads. People have heads.
You didn't say to draw a head.
Well, I assume the head would be there. Everyone has a head. You always draw a head.
Okay, so like, oh,
Now I'm a little nervous because if Gavin's as equally as confused, then that might fall on me.
I don't think I'm confused.
I didn't think I was confused either, Gavin.
Jeff couldn't have been further off.
Do it again.
How's it going, Gavin?
I'm trying to load up an app that will let me draw on this iPad.
You need to get into
Oh, okay. I have to download a different app, probably.
How long does it take you to load an app?
God damn, dude.
I'm trying to do it in Notes, but I can't do it.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not even mad at you because you've given me so much shit of where's your pen? Where's your
What?
paper?
Dude, nobody has a pen.
You constantly are yelling it. Taking you 6 years to draw this. Jeff did it in a minute.
I did 2 of them. I did twice.
All right, I'm gonna get a piece of paper. Technology sucks.
Was my second one any better?
Oh, let me look. I didn't know you sent a second one.
Yeah, I sent it immediately because I'm not dumb like Gavin.
No, you're still way off, but it's better. You're making progress. Nose where the hair should be. Nose up, not nose forward.
I don't no up. It's at the top of his brain.
No,
All right.
it's like a horn, like a unicorn is the perspective.
Hold on. You said nose up, huh?
Nose
You need it
up.
to be more up than that.
I feel like this is clear. Does Gavin ever come back? Is there a scenario in which he just leaves and we never hear from him again?
Okay, okay, mine looks. It doesn't look like it did in my head.
What does that mean?
It looks a bit like an alien.
Well, that's not going to be right. I'll say that right now.
All right, I'm gonna text
All right,
it.
I just sent my third one
Okay.
after that.
Jeff's second looks like an alien. What is that?
Nose was. Are you talking to Gavin or me?
I'm talking to you.
All right, I'm sending mine out.
The third one you said the nose up, so I put it up.
You have no idea what nose up means.
I put it higher up.
You're a bad student. This isn't my fault. This is shit, Jeff. This is terrible. Gavin essentially has it on his first try. Gavin gets it.
Yes.
He drew a.
That's it, essentially. I mean, there's slightly different details. The nose is very pointed. I guess it was based on himself, but
Well, that's what I look like.
He drew a one-eyed man with a.
no, that's a mouth. That's clearly a mouth, and his nose is up.
Jeff, what? I've just looked at Jeff's because I didn't want to cheat. What is
Yeah.
that first one, Jeff?
I drew what he said. He said he never said draw hair. He never said draw face or a circle. He said draw nose where the hair would be, and then draw mouth, and then 2 ears. That's what I drew. Exactly what he said. Oh, don't make me yell.
It's from perspective, and Jeff refused to change the angle on the nose the entire time. He just drew like an L, and on the last one,
You went full alien for the last one.
he like a Teletubby that snapped his coat hanger. Oh shit!
He said to put it higher.
Jeff's second and third look like something you'd find in like a tomb, like a message from a different language.
All right, which one of Jeff's designs do we want to put on a shirt?
I think the second is the second is the worst, but the third is hilarious because his interpretation of what nose up meant. I don't know which one I do.
If those were serious suggestions, Jeff, I'm puzzled.
I drew what he said.
You clearly didn't.
Clearly I did.
Gavin's was perfect. That's art.
Well, art, it's all about interpretation, right? That's how I interpreted the art.
Not when you're trying to copy something. No, it's not about interpretation. Interpretation doesn't factor in at all when you're copying.
That's baloney.
It's not. It's factual. I don't.
All right, we'll send all these for the video version.
They're beautiful.
Oh God, I've got tears in my eyes.
I'm gonna upload mine.
Look at how shit that is, Eric. It's atrocious. The first two especially.
These look like shit.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see what Eric thinks of mine.
Eric, could you come on for a minute? I want an opinion not involved with this. I want to know if what I said made sense.
Yeah, I think it made sense.
Okay, let's see. We'll see Gavin's and see if
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
what you think.
I'll put mine there now.
If you think this is what it should look like.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yes.
That makes total sense, right? Based on what I said?
What I'm looking at is a nose where the hair should be, a mouth in the middle, and then if you look on the sides, standard ears.
Standard ears.
Man, it looks like an alien.
I'm a fucking great teacher.
I thought so.
It's like an alien with a unicorn.
Although you should know, Eric, that Jeff's have all come in reverse. Like his last one.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. Why is the nose above the head? I mean, it doesn't really matter. They all look bad.
Because he said it needed to be higher.
He's looking up.
He said make the nose higher.
Yeah, Jeff's makes no sense.
Yeah, Jeff's makes no sense. No.
I drew what he said.
No.
Then he said, no, what he said, and you can go back and listen to it when Gavin was gone. Well, after I did the second one, he said, no, what you've got is essentially correct. The nose just needs to be a little higher up. And I said, okay. And so I did that. And now I'm being ridiculed.
I've promised something for a long time, several weeks, and it's fallen through every time. I've forgotten, things have come up. But today I delivered on this promise. Art. You're about to see art. The photo I've been talking about for weeks, finally here.
Right, but you waited so long that we already did it last week. What
Well,
does that give
no.
us now? We already know what a damn thing looks like.
No, you didn't know what it looked like. I gave you instructions, as Erica's saying. Standard ears, nose where the hair should be, mouth in the middle. My directions were very clear, and it
You
looks
scroll
great.
up like one screen, all of our drawings are already there. That provides
Those
nothing.
are interpretations of the original. I'm providing the original.
I'm going back and I'm seeing on my pictures a nose where hair should be,
No.
a mouth in the
We're
middle,
not doing
and
this
ears
again.
where
Jeff.
ears go.
We argued
Jeff.
about this.
I agree, we've already done it, but I don't think we should be using your pictures as the example.
God damn it. And we
I'd
gotta
say
make a
it's
shirt.
it's pretty close to what I did. Obviously, you've gone more detail because yours is big. You've got more detail on the lobes,
Nick says
on
the
the
mouth checks out.
nostrils.
It's yeah. I mean, this was it. I wanted to. This has been asked for probably over a month now, and you know what? I didn't expect, but I should have. Fucking getting shit about it when I finally provide it. That's what
Well,
I didn't anticipate.
You waited.
It's just
you waited until we did
unnecessary.
it.
Yeah. It's like Gavin and I did 99% of the work, and then you
Check
show up.
the fucking tapes. I feel like last week you guys are like, we'll do our interpretations, and then you can show yours, and we'll see how close
Well,
they are.
last
I
week would have
feel like
been the
that's what you
time
said.
where you'd have done yours. That
Well,
was
I
the
couldn't have
moment.
done it last week.
That's-
The point was I
that's
didn't
like
have
me-
it last week.
That's like me ordering 14 broken Russian MAGA hats and showing them to you this week. It's already done with.
I don't even know what that means. I don't
Andrew-
understand what you're saying.
Andrew,
There's only one of those.
the only reason we drew the fucking face, perfectly, I might add, at least in my...
You don't know
Is that
anything about
the
last
only
week. You had a
reason
root
we
canal and
drew it. I remember this part. The only reason we drew it is because you wouldn't.
No, it's not that I wouldn't. I couldn't. I wasn't
Oh.
opposed. I once again wasn't opposed.
Look, I'm glad we've seen your version of it, Andrew. I'm glad it's there, but it's not the revelation that I was hoping for. We already got that last week.
Yeah.
No,
That's
you
my
didn't
issue with
get it. You didn't get it last week.
What
I
does
think
that
all
one provide? That
that's what it actually looks like.
yeah, but last week I didn't have any idea.
If you had never seen the fucking pyramids and someone described the pyramids for you to draw and then they showed you the real pyramids, you wouldn't be like, already seen it. I drew that a week ago. What are you talking
You're
about? This is
comparing
the
your
original.
picture to one of the ancient wonders of the world.
I'd say that photo's pretty fucking wonderful.
Oh, man. I got to see a side-by-side comparison between Andrew's photo, Andrew's drawing, and the fucking Great Pyramid of Giza. That's awesome.
Which one took longer to make? Oh.
Who drew it better? Oh, God.
Dude, so what's with the Ian shit?
Yeah, can you explain?
Okay.
Is it time for Ian? We're already kind of at the end of this episode.
Well, I have one hell of a great face story. So I don't know. Can I fit two in? Ian thing I don't think is that long. The other one, I don't know. Okay. So when we're doing the court case, right? And Jeff and I both came up with our joke pieces of evidence where it was just splices of audio put together to make a singular statement.
Yes, one of us did an excellent job with that.
I think we both did. But when I went to do that, I thought I'm going to need to source words how, like, this is going to be a lot of work. The more people I can get working on this, the easier it'd be. And it's also just fun to involve the community and stuff. So I tweeted, if you are an Achievement Hunter fan and also have a Discord, let me know. I have a project you could work on. Did not anticipate the response. It was very overwhelming. There were like 300 people requesting invites within the first hour, and I was just inviting people away. I had one friend in there, and they were reporting me the chaos that was happening. And I guess what had happened is 2 of the people had the same name of Ian, and then they thought it would be funny as a joke if they all called themselves Ian, so it'd be harder for me to address specific people, from my understanding. And at that point, I just thought, there's no way I'm going to be able to communicate to get like, it's just a chaos. So I just killed the server, and then they made their own server and invited a bunch of people to it, and they became the Ians, and I joined as a joke, and I said, tell me who is the original Ian. He revealed himself, and then I blocked him on Twitter and said, I killed your god, and I left. And I kind of expected it to end there, but they just kept growing. And then I'd see their posts on the subreddit, on the Rooster Teeth subreddit, and it became like a whole thing. So then I joined them, and because there's also a Krampus Discord, and I thought they need to merge somehow. So I came into the Ian Discord, and I declared a Garfield cart competition. Both sides would have to nominate a champion.
An Ian?
An Ian, yeah. Whoever wins gets to keep their server. Loser has to delete their home. You can merge, obviously. There could be an alliance afterward, but there's no need for 2 servers. So there was a Garfield cart battle between the Ians and the Krampuses. That was very fun. That was very fun to observe. All the while this was happening, I just made a 3rd Discord because I thought this is sort of insane. There should just be a face Discord. So I started that, and they've since merged. I had 2 people, one from each of the Discords, come in. They did a wonderful job. The face Discord is way nicer than it should. It is beautiful. They did such a great job. They're incredibly thoughtful people. And so, yeah, they had their tournaments. The Ians lost, but then everybody merged, and the Ians are done.
I love the kind of people that it attracts, like the face audience.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect because they immediately start facing you back by doing the whole Ian thing. It's really like it's magical synergy.
So that's the Ians. I feel like I covered it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm in the know.
I zoned out for some of it, but I'll go back and re-listen to this.
What are you doing?
I don't know. It was droning on about. I missed the part where the name Ian was a thing. I
feel like that was a 90-second explanation.
Do you want us to make these episodes shorter, Jeff?
Oh, the fucking ghost guy in the road with his 4-minute story about having an ear infection. I was there for all of that, Jeff. You can't give me 90 seconds to answer a question you asked me. I didn't bring up the Ians. You asked it.
I'm not any happier about it than you are, Andrew. I'm also annoyed. I still don't know what the goddamn Ians are. I know that there was a Garfield tournament, and I know that the face community is nicer than the Ian community, and that they had a baby or they merged or something. But I don't know why. And then you banned an Ian, and then that Ian's not allowed to be your friend on Twitter
No, that's never
or something.
happened.
Andrew, he doesn't talk to you all week. He listens to you one time.
I just lost the plot when you were explaining the Ian part. That's all.
It wasn't a depth plot is the problem. If it was complicated, there weren't layers.
I'll go back and listen to the episode later.
You're not going to, though. No way.
Gavin, why are they named Ian? Why they call it Ian?
Don't tell him. It's already been explained. We don't need to do this.
Yeah, I feel like that's on you now, Jeff.
Yeah, I agree. I listen. I'm not mad at Andrew. I don't think he did anything wrong. I'm mad at myself and my goddamn inability to pay attention long enough. I was lost in my head. I was thinking about other stuff. Pre-orders are a nightmare logistically and legally that you don't want to do if you can avoid it.
Fascinating. It seemed like a great face thing of the best Christmas gift the store has to offer. Doesn't arrive until
I agree.
After Christmas.
But I think maybe we'll get the Ian shirt, so maybe we'll have that.
Where's the Ian shirt? I don't think I've even seen that.
It's back a bit. It's just like a pocket tee with the Ian face.
Yes, the Ian
pocket.
looking up face.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Ian?
Yeah, that's Ian.
That's his name.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess you weren't a part of that conversation.
Where was I?
I don't think you were on that text that Andrew and I had about it.
Oh, well.
Did you want to be? I can. Here's what
No.
we're thinking, Gav. We're thinking about naming that character Ian. How do you feel about that?
I think it's great.
All right.